clips for review purposes, and other copyright material for the purposes of criticism. This video follows fair use laws. This video may contain spoilers, graphic content, and/or strong language. Viewer discretion is advised. Blah.
If you were to think back in 2009 of the top grossing movies of all time, movies like Titanic, Gone with the Wind, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Vin Diesel's XXX, considering how flooded it is in the used stores, would have probably have come to mind. But what if a new movie from a guy who made Piranha 2: The Spawning and an episode of Dark Angel and nothing else impressive to his name whatsoever, was releasing a science fiction fantasy about a group of furries getting lost into their VR headsets, would have taken the world by storm. Released on December 18th, 2009, opening to over 77 million in the North American markets, and really from there, sky's the limit. No, really, this movie literally never stopped making money. Like, for a moment, Avengers Endgame was like, it's my time to shine, and Avatar's like, nah, I'm getting a second run before my sequel. It's crazy because, like, when you hear people talk about their favorite fandoms, this isn't the Avatar series I normally hear about. It's not that one either. Like, sure, yeah, I remember a lot of people talking about the movie when it was in theaters. I was in the 9th grade at the time, and pretty much everyone in my class had seen it. I went to theaters 3 times to see this. Once because I wanted to see the movie, once to see it in 3D, and one more time because I was basically dragged by a friend. Honestly, with that third viewing, I was blue dabba deba dead, and I really had no more interest in it. I remember when the film came out on DVD, and whenever we got to watch a movie in class, everybody wanted to watch it. But literally like a year later, I never heard anyone else like ever talk about this film, and it's remained that way only to be brought up in the top grossing movies of all time conversations. I'm sure being the 3D trendsetter helped inflate its box office earnings. After all, literally every film tried to copy it from there on out. It was a huge advancement in terms of what CG technology could do, considering most of the film is CG rendered. But I just think of things like Star Wars, Harry Potter, the real Avatar, and how much that fandom keeps talking about the worlds they love so much, and I just never hear anybody talk about this movie in that light. Of course, being the biggest movie of all time, you would also come with video games across all platforms of the time. I actually borrowed the PSP copy from a friend and apparently still have it. Hey buddy, I got your game. Deliver $30,000 to my front door. The game get. I remember the game actually being somewhat surprisingly fun, although I'm not sure if I ever beat it though. It earned some pretty mixed reviews on Metacritic, but considering that it's a licensed game, it might as well be certified fresh with those ratings. It's worth the same amount. So I figure with the sequel right around the corner and some derivative content, it might as well be a good enough time to revisit James Cameron's Avatar and its video game counterpart, James Cameron's Avatar on the PS3. It's been years since I've watched Avatar, and honestly I put off buying the film forever because it's honestly one I've never really been super interested in jumping back into. I ended up grabbing this copy at a flea market for $1, but there's literally no special features on this thing, it's only the movie. So eventually I'll probably upgrade to something with some decent special features because I could imagine there being some really cool behind the scenes for this film. The film opens up on the wilds of Pandora with some epic tribal drumming and Jake narrating some exposition. Honestly, just get used to almost all the dialogue.
Yo, yo, yo. What's crack-a-lackin', Patton? The only thing I want to achieve in my life is saying the dumbest thing at the beginning of stream. That's pretty much it. Hi, dear puppy. Apparently that called my dog to my side really quickly, so... You think your name is Patton? Anyway, what are we doing today? Well, today we're playing PAUPER Sultai Evolution, as submitted by Darius. Thank you, Darius, for this submission. This is one he submitted quite a while ago, so... I don't know if there's any new cards that could be played in this, but we'll talk about it. He did not submit a sideboard, so I just whipped together a super duper simple sideboard. Saha did. What's up, bull? Good morning, good morning. So here's what we got going on here. Let me get my little display window here. Mana base wise, we're pretty simple. We're just in the Sultai colors. So we have 1 copy of Dismal Backwater, 3 copies of Evolving Wilds. Apparently I have mismatching art. 6 forests, 4 islands, 2 swamps for a basic package, along with 2 jungle hollows and 4 Tangle Pool bridges as our full mana base. We're majority green Simic, we're majority green blue, but we do have a splash of black here. And let's go over what we got going on in this deck. We are playing a bunch of evolved creatures, so the idea is every time we play an evolved creature, all of our other creatures grow as well. Because the way Evolve works is, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, if that creature has a greater power or toughness then this creature, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. So the idea is like all of our creatures are designed in a way that when they enter the battlefield, they'll put a +1/+1 counter on every other creature. Obviously, everything grows only to a certain extent, but that's what we got going on. We have 4 Cloudfin Raptors. This is a 0/1 flyer for 1 with Evolve. We have 4 Experiment Ones, which is a super powerhouse card that I think a lot of people know. It is a human ooze that has Evolve that remove 2 +1/+1 counters from it, and you can regenerate it. It is a 1/1 for 1 green. We have 4 Gluttonous Slugs, which this artwork is just... Look at that thing. It's just wickedly, horrendously awesome. I also love the fact is, like, if you zoom in on this, look how poorly pixelated the artwork is on, like, everything that isn't text. And, like, these cards cost so much money. Not this deck, but, like, just in general. It is a 0/3 for 2, a colorless, and a black source. It has Menace and Evolve. We have 4 Shamble Sharks, which has... This is a shark crab that has always just been an artwork that I love, just because it's wild looking. It is a 2/1 with Flash, which is really cool, so it can screw up some combat math. What's up, Lotus? Good morning. It is a green and a blue, 2/1 with Evolve and Flash. Then we have 4 Battering Karasis, which is a 2/1 Trampler with Evolve, and 4 Adaptive Snap Jowls, which is a 6/2 with Evolve. So for 5. So that's what we got going on. And then to back up our package here, we have 4 copies of Force Spike, a 1-drop instant counter target spell unless its controller pays 1. I don't know how good Force Spike is, but we have it. 4 counter spells, pretty self-explanatory. 4 cast downs, and 4 winding ways to find more creatures. That's what we got going on in our deck. So we'll see how this runs. Sideboard wise, like I said, Darius didn't have a sideboard, so I just kind of threw one together with 4 Hydroblasts, 2 Chainer's Edicts, 4 Deglammers, 3 Weather Storms, and 2 Relics as just kind of a simple catch-all package. So I am a little curious to see how this does, if Evolve is decent. I feel like Evolve could be decent, but I don't know how I feel about our spell package here, if that makes any sense. Like, we could just probably play something else, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Let me read something real quick. Okay, so it wouldn't be enter the battlefield. I was thinking, it's like, you know, Kenku Artificer actually might be kind of good in this deck, but it doesn't enter the battlefield. It just puts counters and turns a land onto the battlefield. Speaking of which, for anybody who cares, in Modern yesterday, I was playing the Rack. Now, something that's been suggested to me is Mycosynth Gardens. Vestus, what's up? I hope I'm saying your name right. Welcome, welcome. I was playing that in the Rack yesterday, and I've learned something, is that this is pointless. This is a completely pointless card in the deck because it doesn't trigger, you can't trigger extra tokens. You can only do it to basically copy Expedition Map or Spell Bomb, and that's it, because Pithing Needle, you don't get to activate a target. And the Rack, even though if you copy the Rack, it doesn't have Chosen Battle. It doesn't pick the chosen opponent for the Rack. So this card is completely worthless in the deck. Just to let anybody know who is interested in the Rack, it doesn't do anything for the Rack. Now, I did see in some comments that were saying, like, sorry, opponent, that this is probably a mulligan, right? Alright, this is probably a keep. I'm going to bottom counterspell just because we can't do anything with it. Yes, I know maintenance is coming. So yeah, so that card should just come out of the Rack, just in case anybody was wondering. I did some research on it. I'm in a Facebook 8-rack group where I found a discussion thread on that card. And it seems like a lot of people thought it would double the rack, and it does not. So it should definitely be removed. We can compare this one to Simic Mimic or Simic Threshold decks. Yeah, I have a cool Simic Mimic list from Darius too, but I didn't play it. Cloudfin doesn't trigger Experiment 1, so I think I'm just going to hold up Force Spike, and then we can flash in Shamble Shark or their instep if we want to. Oh, are we playing against Cycle Storm? I have zero interest in playing this deck. 3 colors might be tough for this kind of deck. We've got Simic Mimic for me. Right? Oh, okay. Well. Force Spike. They're going to go for the Troll Reanimate. Another green source is not that exciting. I'm just going to flash this into... Oh, I should have played Cloudfin Raptor first. Shouldn't I? Because it would have evolved to Cloudfin Raptor. Force Spike New Metal, right? New Meta. Oh, I read New Metal because I read one of the expeditions as one of the explanation points. Jeez, it beats that brain function. You know what? I wonder if we could run mono black control with Exhume. I bet we could. Maybe I'll grind up some kind of mono black troll deck. Cloudfin is such a cool card. Was insane in standard. Yeah, I've actually played it before in against modern decks. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good card. It's just a question of now if we can draw more creatures. Our opponent's on the creature heavy land strat here. I think we bring in relics obviously, but and probably chainers. I don't know. So we're against gardens here. That's what they're doing. Evolving Wild's not that exciting. But I can get another blue source, which we need. I feel like our mana base is a little weird. Weird and slow. It's my thing is I don't know how I feel about the black in this deck. But we're going to give it a couple games before we make any real suggestion changes, just because it's my first time playing the deck. So obviously I've already seen play lines that were wrong, you know. I feel like we probably just want to go blue. My gut feeling is just go Simic, right? They got their troll back, which is terrifying. Let's get a cast down. Just get another Cloudfin Raptor. I have another troll. Yeah, I think we're getting crushed here. It is what it is. I'll scoop to that. We're not beating that. We're not coming back from that. I mean, yeah, I think we just bring in the relics and let's just go down. Honestly, probably just 2 Force Spikes. Force Spike's a little too cute, I think. Troll's good though. The Trollic Zoom combo is really good. Got a killer headache kicking in though. Is this a community deck? I was minus Felix stream. It's from Darius, yeah. It's not from the Discord server. This is how old this list is. It was pre-Discord server. That's how backed up the deck suggestions are. But yeah, it's from Darius. Keep this. Just lead on Tangle Pool. Hold up Force Spike, Evolving Wilds for another blue source. Yeah, I want to go the deck thinning route, I think. Psycho Troll. My guess is they're going to play around Force Spike. Counterspell. Damn. Gonna lead with Gluttonous Slug. That does not get snuffed out very well. Evolve is such a difficult keyword to build around because the creatures are so inefficiently costed and they all have low power, so it's difficult to trigger evolve off of other cards. Yeah, I think it's why like Gluttonous Slug is kind of in here. Now Spellbomb is a weird choice to have against us. We show nothing to make Nile Spellbomb worth playing. Mana Leak might be better than Counterspell with colors and no gates. True. True. Just gonna pass here. For sure, or Memory Lapse. I don't know Memory Lapse. But yeah, I don't like Force Spike because Force Spike's already worthless. But we're gonna play at least like 2 games before we make any changes to the list. At least 2 games. Damn it, I was gonna crack at Evolving Wilds. I spaced out for a second. I was just like thinking in my head and just totally spaced on that. Memory Lapse counters the spell and puts it on top of the opponent's deck so they miss their next draw. 1 in blue. I mean, that's pretty good, but also they just like get it back. You know what I mean? The only deck that should play Memory that many tap lands is Turbo Fog. I may be biased. There's not like a ton of tap lands in here, though. Well, I mean, I guess with Evolving Wilds, kind of, but Evolving Wilds plays around Ponzo pretty nicely. All right, let's start flashing in stuff. They have all the mana in the world. This Force Spike is worthless. Half your land is tap. Is it half? Let's play Cloudfin Raptor. Experiment 1. What's up, Pigeon? 10 tap lands, yes. Oh, I didn't realize there was 10. That's a few, yeah. How do you feel about control versus aggro with Evolve? It needs to go aggro 100%. I don't think it needs control. You need to like go wide, go fast, you know. How come YouTube didn't notify me? Anyone knows if I have something to do with that? I don't know why YouTube does that. It's really annoying though, ain't it? I never understand if you're gonna fire Crip Rats off, like why let it, why let the damage go through? Why let the damage go through? You know. Pigeon, I had the subscription set to personalize and had it changed it to all. Kind of annoying. Wonder why it like just doesn't notify. So yeah, do you growth spiral and stuff like that? I don't know. I don't know. Or Force Spike, yeah, Force Spike's been a little bit worthless, to say the least. Or Crip Rats is here for 1 million. I don't know why they're not Crip Ratsing here. My opinion on this card is don't play it, and even less in Pauper, right? It's easy to play around Force Spike once you know you have it. Exactly. Same thing with like Manitai. Crip Rats X is 4. So we could save Gluttonous Slug, and then we lose. I'm doing this to save the Slug. I'm just going to make them spend a mana for it. Force Spike is really good in Ninjas and Pauper. Yeah, that's like the only deck I'd say is probably like really good in. When I discovered this card, I read it as stays in your hand forever. We need some non-evolves, which are beefy and draw cards like Seagate Oracle, Sulfur's Packmate. Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, probably Seagate Oracle's probably a good one. I gotta read Seagate Oracle for sure on what it does, but yeah, Seagate Oracle's probably a good one. Two. So we probably only get it up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we can't play them both. Force Spike is at least the flex spot for sighting, but not too hot. It does punish Sushi and Kadatha as they both tap out. True. We need some, not, yeah. So, yeah, I think we need some beefier non-evolved guys. Seagate Oracle only has 1 power. I think the Monarch and Initiative top end would be good because the evolved creatures are evasive and get really big. Yeah, we could play the 4/4 evolve creature, Entourage or whatever, right? We could play Avenging Hunter too if we wanted to. But also, like, Seagate Oracle, its toughness would trigger evolve. That's the thing, right? Its toughness would trigger evolve. They just flashback chainers here. I'm just gonna scoop. Let's just go to another game. We're not gonna win this game. Evolution time. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of Force Spike and bring in Mana Leak over it. We don't have Mana Leak. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, you know what could be good? Hard Evidence. Let's try Hard Evidence. Chain Denial. I don't know if I have that one either. Let me look at Seagate Oracle real quick because I want to know if it's just a card in your hand. When it is battlefield, look at top cards. Put one of the. Okay. So yeah, Seagate Oracle should probably come in the deck too. Memory Lapse is way better than Arcane Denial. Yeah, I don't know either one of those cards. I mean, we've been over Memory Lapse, I guess. The guy has 3 toughness. Look at the top 2 cards, 1 in hand. Mono Blue Terra runs 4 Spike main, but their deck is built in such a way it works there. True. I can log in and trade Mana Leaks to you. I have plenty. No worries right now. I'm not going to worry about Mana Leak right now. Hard Evidence is a great suggestion for this. I like Hard Evidence a lot as a card, but I like the idea of it triggering like everything like pretty well. What's the I don't know if I have any. There's a green black like Oracle card. Hold on. Don't know if we have it somewhere. This card. When here's battlefield reveal the top card. Okay, so now that's not what we want. No, we don't want that one either. I'm just looking at stuff real quick. Boom, ba doo 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 doo. Just looking at some stuff real quick. Green Blue Coiling Oracle. Yep, Coiling Oracle was the card I was looking at. I wanted to read what it actually said, but I don't think I'm for it. Hard Evidence. Arboreal Gazer could be good, and put in a Gates package. That could be good for sure. Faux show. Let me just look at some of the other cards we have laying around in our decks. I mean, in our like other decks that could be suggestions. Yeah, I kind of like Arboreal Grazer, honestly. I just wish it would get a counter itself, and it doesn't. So that's why I'm like, maybe not. You cut the black. The slug is good, but none of the current suggestions trigger it. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about cutting black in a second. I want to run Sultai a few more times, though, before we make changes to it. Excellent. Gates to catch up. Land drops. Arboreal Gazer. True. Funny thing, the deck I'm likely reviewing for next Tuesday is Sultai Control. Just found it about 10 minutes before your stream started. Sweet. I'll be looking forward to that, Lotus. That sounds cool. Sorry, I'm just looking at a few things real quick. Just getting ideas, if that makes sense, you know? So just give me a Sekaruni here. Guildsworn Prowler. Yeah, Guildsworn Prowler, probably pretty good. All right, let me go back to this. Let me Entourage. I only have 2 copies of Entourage. 1, 2. Go down to Snapjaws. And then I'm actually probably just going to go out battering Karasis. Man, I like it having trample. You know what I mean? Like, that's really cool. But it could just be Guildsworn Prowler is a better card. Ooh. Gate. Let's order the deck. And where's the blue gate? Let's do that, okay? And then what's the green? Hold on. I got it somewhere. Maybe not. What's the green 2-drop guy that lets you search up a gates card? What's that card? Anybody know off the top of their head? So I'm not digging for it forever. Want to go against me? I'm trying to. Yeah, sure, Pigeon. Give me just a second here. Dustshell Crawler is not really a strong suggestion, but it's better than Crossus. That is true. Gatekeeper Vine. Thank you. Gate Creeper. Thank you guys very, very much. I don't have any? That's weird. It's a 0-2. I'll go ahead and order some. I don't know if I want to run it in this deck. Where am I even at here? Too many cards. I was going to say we're going to play it one more time, but we've already made some changes to it. But yeah, Pigeon, give me micros. Do I have you under... Hey, Pigeon, what's your username? I don't know. I want to make sure I got you under buddies. What's your username on here? While we wait for Card Hoarder. While we wait for Card Hoarder 2 and Pigeon to respond, okay. A great way to support the channel is becoming a member. There's a link in the description, and there should be a button somewhere on here to become a member. It's 99 cents a month. You get access to our member-only community Discord server where a bunch of these awesome decks arrive and inspire from. Not only that, is you also get access to the members-only community emotes. Your name turns green, you get a badge next to your name, and your name will be at the beginning and the end of screen at the stream, I mean. So you'll be kind of like a producer credit just for the low price of 99 cents a month. You can't even buy candy bars for that price anymore. It's an absolute steal. Also, just subscribing, liking, and sharing the content go a long way in helping the channel out as well. So, anything helps. I think Gatecreeper Vine is too slow, but maybe not. Clothing Oracle doesn't trigger Evolve except for Cloudfin Raptor, but it's awesome synergy with Gates. What's Clothing Oracle do again? Yeah, it could be good. But if it's not triggering, I don't think it's worth playing here. I do like having the Gates package in here. Gatekeeper Vine just helps get lands out of your deck pretty much. We could go down land, honestly. If we play Gatekeeper Vine. What is taking Card Hoarder so long? I did order stuff, right? Yeah, I did. Just waiting on Card Hoarder. Pigeon, I added you as a buddy, so yeah, I just looked at it. So whenever Card Hoarder shows up, I will open up a buddies only match. It also can attack and cost 2 mana. I think you want a low cost aggressive package with Evolve, and then a top end that refreshes your hand and has high stats to trigger Evolve again. Honestly, main concern is card draw. Hoarder sometimes takes about 10 minutes. Yeah, normally though it doesn't take that long. You know what I mean? I guess we could just get into a game, and then when Card Hoarder shows up, I'll switch over. If we play the Grazer, I'm just trying to debate here. How do you add someone to mtgo? You just go to the home page, and they'll have add buddy, and then you just type in the username. It adds to your buddies list. My username is just the McSlash. It's up here in the corner. I know it's probably small on screen, but exactly. First Dust Packmate does that, so does Avenging Hunter. Which one's Packmate? I think it worked. Yeah, it probably did. I'm gonna go down the. Yeah, I know it's going down in a little bit. I'm just gonna leave it like this for right now. So let me get a buddies only match up here. All right, Pigeon, it's up. Sulfur's Packmate. Oh, okay. No, I totally blinked on that. Packmate's probably pretty good. Pigeon, if in game, click the top down or next. Yep, got it. All the gates in the world. This is probably a bad hand, but we have all of our colors. This is a Reluctant Keith. Growth Spiral. Growth Spiral could be a card. Or go to settings screen. Yep. This is probably not the best hand. Go Manor Gate, choose blue. We can flash in Chamble Shark, but we want to get Gluttonous on. We're not even doing anything till turn 3. If I try again, 2 copies of Growth Spiral may help. Yeah, Growth Spiral might be worth bringing in. Faux show. I guess we could have done this Manor Black. We should have done this Manor Gate on black so we can get down Gluttonous Slug turn 2. Uh-oh. That feels like a card that's going to be hard for us to beat. Okay. We have our colors here. Shambling Gas is pretty good because it just kills this Shamble Shark right out of the gate. Okay. Don't have to worry about that now. Cloudfin Raptor. Cool. So we can dump some cards this turn. Another shambling ghast. Just gonna take this 2 here. Sorry, I misspoke. This 3 here. Well, that's what Coring Oracle pretty much. Growth Spiral on a stick. Good gate pump. Yeah, but I don't know. You know what I mean? It's weird. I'm not entirely sure. Definitely have all the mana in the world. So we could Shamble Shark here, or we could just Basilisk Gate. There's Card Hoarder. Late to the party. Sorry, Pigeon. I don't know why I don't have these Gatekeeper Vines to begin with, though, honestly. Alright. Back to the game at hand here. Yeah, I'm not sold on it either, just a thought. Yeah. If we Basilisk Gate, we could put it on the Cloudfin Raptor and hit for like 4, have Gluttonous Slug to block, or we could just shock in Shamble Shark, lead back Gluttonous Slug. Then Shamble Shark just dies. I think I like just gate pumping here. Let's just gate pump. Hit him for 4. I guess we're not blocking with the slug, so maybe we should have pumped the slug and got in 1 more point of damage. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Because next turn we can Shamble Shark and Basilisk Gate, which feels pretty good. They're definitely digging for stuff with village rights. All the shambling ghasts in the world. I'm just going to take it. Another Cloudfin Raptor is actually kind of cool here. I'm going to bait this Shambling Ghast here. Raptor, sure. It's a pack of strats for 1 mana. True. I think we just attack here. Just attacking for 1. I'm going to shotgun this Shamble Shark here. What I want them to do is sacrifice this Carrion Feeder to kill this Cloudfin Raptor. Lazotep. It's pretty good. I'm going to probably block. Gonna let this come through. Yeah, I don't know. This feels like a... I feel like we've telegraphed this Shamble Shark too much. They did not activate Shambling in response. Feels like a mistake.
Winding Way. Let's try to refill our hand here with critters. Let him sack blockers off the board. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. But the thing is, like, we can just fly in the air and crush for a lot currently, so like Slug and Shamble Shark are just gonna block forever. No creatures off that. That sucks. Attack you for 6 in the air. Zero, yep, 0 hits with Winding Way. We hit another Winding Way, Hard Evidence, a land, and a counterspell. I like Gluttonous Slug a lot, honestly. I feel like Gluttonous Slug's pretty good. You know, in all honesty. We have the kill shot next turn in air if they don't have a way to kill one of these Cloudfin Raptors. Or a way to kill us this turn. We do have the kill shot in an air. Neat. Not a card I was expecting. I love this mono black sack deck. I'm going to respect the Carrion Feeder here. The Slug was played mono black when it came out. It's a good card. I like it a lot, honestly. I don't know if it's worth playing black. I guess if we're going to run the Gates package, it would be worth having black in there for the Gluttonous Slug, because it's a pretty strong evolve card, right? Hard Evidence. Can we Hard Evidence and double Gate here? So it takes 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we can. Hard Evidence would trigger 1 Cloudfin Raptor, but it gives another blocker in case they don't die this turn. But I'm pretty sure they're dead here. I'm going to respect a cast down. That's lethal, baby. It is lethal, but I'm going to respect a cast down. Ooh, are we dead to this? Is this lethal? Okay, not quite. All right, we got there. Gates, good addition. Good addition. I'm not a big fan of chainers. There's an argument for relics. We don't really have much to fight against our opponent here, so I don't know if we bring anything in. Yeah, I don't think we bring anything in. I think we just run it back. The greedy. The one land wonder hand. Our opponent, Pigeon, saying they kept the greedy one hand land. You gotta love the one hand wonderland, man. I mean, you know, Shambling Ghast, though, is kinda a land. You know, Shambling Ghast is kind of a land. I am a fan of the Gates package for sure. I still don't know how I feel about Counterspell. Like, this should either just be a creature or another removal spell, right?
It should be one or the other. It should be a creature or a removal. Could just be a Guildsworn Prowler, honestly. This hand's a little rough, but we do have a lot of winding ways. So I will keep this, and we'll probably just Manor Gate on black. Yeah, we're not playing tempo or control. Counterspells are pretty bad here. Yeah, I get why they're here, because they're a really good card, but should be something else, I think. Shambling Gasp. I know it's not gasp, but gasp. You know. Black. I guess we could just go Gluttonous Slug into Battering Karasis and then start Winding Way after we have some critters on the field. That's probably what I'll do. Butcher Ghoul, that's pretty good. I like it. Gluttonous Slug. Pass. Gluttonous Slug can be a good blocker too. You know? Could be a really good blocker. Found this list online, just updated a bit. I wish Butcher Ghoul was a 1-drop and not a 2-drop. Like, if Young Wolf can be a 1-drop, Butcher Ghoul can be a 1-drop. You know what I mean? That feels fair. Am I going to regret blocking here? Probably. It's more zombies than sack. I can see that it's more zombies than sack after you played Gem Palm last game. Everyone knows wolves are undying, more undying than zombies, I guess. But, like, come on. You know what I mean? When you have 24 non-flash creatures in the deck and a running counterspell, it creates tension. You want to be curving out, not skipping turns with reactive spells by holding up mana. True. That's why I kind of like the Packmate. There's probably even a slight argument for you know, the elf that draws a card, Llanowar Visionary. I was like, what the fuck is that card? Oh. This might make us play differently here, because we could go Cloudfin Raptor into Winding Way and then Battering Karasis. Yeah, Llanowar Visionary. Now that was sarcasm. The zombies could be better undying creatures. Yeah, I might just go Cloudfin Raptor Winding Way here. I guess the risk is we hit 4 creatures and then have to discard cards, right? I want to, like, utilize this Battering Karasis. That's the thing too, is we're still away from Entourage, so let's just get Cloudfin Raptor here, and then we can Winding Way. I wish Cloudfin would trigger Gluttonous, but Great Lotus makes more sense just by drawing off big booty creatures. Double duty because pump evolvers. True. Creature. We hit 1. Oof. We are not hitting enough creatures for Winding Way. Well, we have double Karasis here, right? Too bad Karasis doesn't hit Karasis. Yeah, I feel like Counterspell could just be Guildsworn Prowler. If we're going to be running any kind of black in the deck, just get Guildsworn Prowler. You know? Or, like I said, Llanowar Visionary, Sulfur Packmate, you know. gonna reset blockers. My reasoning is because they just sack the Shambling Gas and it kills Gluttonous Slug. And I don't want that to happen. They're going to kill our Cloudfin Raptor anyway, though. But it is what it is. I still like our original setup play better than what we did. Like, than, you know, just playing the Crassus. Pretty good. Just gets Shambling Gas back. Our opponent's going wide here, and we're going slow. So... Cloudfin Raptor V2. Let's see if they activate in response this time. I would if I were them. Winding Way is not EV in a deck with 24 creatures. You want the majority of them to hit 3+ creatures. It's too often 2 mana cantrip. Might as well find a creature that does that. Yeah, Grazers will help with speed. Yeah, I think Arboreal Grazer probably comes in. And I think we probably also bring in get like Guildsworn Prowler. Oh, Infiltrate, Scry, draw a creature. Yeah, we could do that too. I think Pigeon's going to go too wide and too fast here for us to keep up. I think we're too slow. Because even if we top deck a land, like, I'm not super in love. I'm debating if we block here with this. I think we block with this. Try to kill off some of their creatures here. Youch. Alright, so we might be dead here. Got a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. They go up to 7 with Carrion Feeder. Yeah, we're not in good shape here. So we could play the Battering Karasis again, grow the Slug one more time. Our opponent is down cards here, but we're definitely on the back foot here. We can play Entourage. Oh, Carrion Feeder, damn. Good top deck for our opponent. We got to respect the Carrion Feeder, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We got to respect the Carrion Feeder too much. Giovanni, what's up? Love the general jank level. Oh, I'm janking all the time. I'm a jankaholic. Jank everywhere. May lands of the deck 21. I think we're 21 or 22. I'm not sure. I'd be tempted to go Packmate over Guildsworn to activate Evolve. Can always go early. Can always early foretell. Yeah. Guildsworn Prowler is just a really solid card. You know what I mean? Just kind of one of those things. I think we're dead here, though. Yeah, so if we play Entourage, we got to block both Carrion Feeders. And then they steal the Entourage from us. I think we have to Entourage here. Because we potentially eat their Carrion Feeders. Like, Lazotep is probably a blowout. Obviously, they just win with Jim Palm here, but I don't know. This is gonna be tricky. Entourage can block 2 creatures, which is really cool. We get a cast down, nice. Agreed, Taurus. We are still playing Sultai for now, though. Yeah. We're still playing Sultai. If we go green-blue, another carrion feeder, damn. All right. It's weird how that's set up. Let's do that. Maybe then Phyrexian Ranger. A Rager. Oh, Phyrexian Rager. No, I would rather do Llanowar Visionary or Packmate over Rager. They're still in the Monarchy here, which sucks, but we can steal it back. I'm going to lead with Winding Way. Counterspell's kind of cool. No, stop that. Green, colorless, Winding Way. Oh yeah, bet. Hey, we hit some stuff. Okay. Chatting with Pigeon. For Grazer, need like 22 to 24 lands. That's why tap lanes are bad in aggressive decks. That's why the gates back it up. You know what I mean? Next one is a value wreck. So we kill Carrion Feeder. Or then we hold up Cast Down / Shamble Shark. Still back our Monarchy here. If they play... It just depends on what they play. We can't counter cycles. So we can flash in Shamble Shark to trade with Lezotep. Flash it in. Block. They have village rights. Cool. So we get to keep Shamble Shark. That's kind of big. I feel like that's actually like really big. I'm gonna say we're not doing great though. But we are holding on to the Monarchy. We have Gluttonous Slug. For what, I guess for what it's worth, we have Counterspell. I don't know if that's worth anything, but we have it. Defile, my boy, my pride, my possession. Cloud Phone Raptor's kind of cool. What's Gluttonious Slug here? Counters on everything. And then I'm debating if I want a Winding Way here or just hold up Counterspell. My baby, my boy, my pride, my possession. TGO going down for maintenance. Yeah, in a little bit, like an hour or so. Let's just attack with Shamble Shark. And I think we just hold up this Counterspell, honestly. Damn it. Hard Evidence is cool. Yeah, it's going down like in an hour or so. I would assume like at noon or whatever. We can make them like really like. I think we just counter the Gravecrawler, right? Let him have this. And then just counter the Gravecrawler. The Ghoul Raiser, I mean. The one-time counterspell's coming in clutch here. It's like literally the only time. It's Hard Evidence here. Can we just kill them this turn? 4, 6. $10. We can hit him for 10. Not quite, but then we can Winding Way afterwards. Very smart. I love Hard Evidence. I like it too. I'm a big fan of Hard Evidence. The more I play that card, the more I really, really like it. Sorry. Let's actually do the thing we're doing here. Gates here. Attack with everything. So we got to turn up the tempo here. Winding Way. It's 2. And our Monarchy gets us. I do feel better about this list. Meh, sad. Another land. I do feel a little bit better about this list. I still think Counterspell comes out for something, and I just don't know what it is quite yet. I do like having Cast Down, though. Crawl gets back Reaver, but we do have the kill shot in the air currently, so see what they got. GG. GG. Got the GGs from Pigeon. All right. Counterspell is out of here. We have a lot of creatures, so I think if I go up even more creatures, it'd be better. Just trying to 45 minutes is what we got. I think Wombi lists too many creatures. I don't know. It seems pretty good, but maybe. I said maybe. Even though I can see why creature, even though I can see the cause of burn with Wombies. Yeah, they kind of get them burn. I played something like this before, the Mono Black Zombies. I like Wombies better. Let's just call them Wombies. I said Wombi. I wish that was a common card than Nazgul. It feels like a card that should be common, right? Just trying to look to see what other cards could be really fun to put in this deck. Just out of ones I already have, so just give me a second. Replace withdrawal or cantrip. Yeah, it's either going to be Guildsworn Prowler or Llanowar Visionary. It's one of the two. I haven't decided which one yet, though. Is there a good, like, draw card and then proliferate? Because that could be good, because we're doing counters, right? Like Experimental Augury could be good. What if we go out the winding ways? Visionary is more reliable draw. Bolt. Wombo Zombo. I know the perfect card. Yeah. I not used to my keyboard. Yeah, I changed to Corticue. Tamir Evolve with Bolt. I like the slug though. I do like Gazer though. Grazer, I mean. So we could go out Winding Way. We could go out Hard Evidence for the Grazer because it's kind of the same thing. But then it also speeds up our mana. No, keep the crab. I like the crab a lot. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just thinking like Grazer could like really speed up. What oh, Winding Way. I was like, what did I remove? I guess if we remove Winding Way, right? Where's the Grazer here? We could try that. Right? We have 22 lands. Joking, I think it might be better. We have 22 lands. It's just like, is battering Kararsis any good or not? You know what I mean? But I'm also like, if we're going to put in some proliferation, like, you know what I mean? Like, why not? The Adaptive Snapjaw, though, is probably not good. As much as I like the look of the card, and I like the idea of the card, it's probably not worth playing. We could try the Initiate. Put in like one copy of the Initiate. I like Entourage quite a bit, honestly. So we could try that. Because we do have quite a bit of evasion. And quite a bit of ways to protect it. Let's put in one Hunter. I don't feel like I did spell everything right. Let's put in one Hunter. Does anybody else want to play? Thragtusk? Yeah, right. Thragtusk would be awesome. Anybody else in stream want to play? Hey, a fun brew. That sounds like something should argue against. What's up, Pascal? No arguing. You get back in your corner. I'm kidding. Always want to, got my baby. At some point, Bull. Lotus, you're in a meeting, no worries. At some point, Bull. For sure. I gets it. We got a game up and loading anyway. This hand, I don't know how I feel about this hand. I mean, we had the experimental one and this Shamble Shark. But the problem is like, if we Manor Gate, we don't get to have access to Cast Down. We're keeping this hand for science. It might be worth just playing Manor Gate on blue in case we draw an untapped source for experiment 1. Are we against Turbo Dork here? It'll happen soon. No worries. I mean, we've played each other before, but it's just typically like it's got to be night. Oh, the slug though. I guess we can Manor Gate and then on blue do the experimental 1 and then the augury trying to like hit a land. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm still gonna put this on blue and pass. We've got a Spirit Island meeting, so I have to clean my house. I'll just pop in now and then and see if you 5-0 yet, right? Screenshot. If you had a Boreal, it would not have helped. True. Yo, Experiment Augury is gas. That's what I'm hoping for. Ooh, Tron. That's interesting. What do you mean Spirit Island meeting, Pascal? That I'm curious about. Alright, so now we probably just Cloudfin Raptor and Experiment 1. Obviously lead with Cloudfin. Yield through turn. It's a board game? Oh, okay. Like you have a meeting on the board game or like... Just curious. Yo, sound effects, anyone heard that too? What do you mean? Did my headset just went crazy? I think your headset went crazy. Ouija board game. I summon the spirits. Do we have a reason to flash in Chamber Shark? Like the whole Chamber Shark, I mean. I don't think so. I just wish we had another land for this experimental augury. Let's just evolve the dorks here. I would love an untapped black source. One of our 2 swamps would be really cool here. For obvious reasons, to go Gluttonious Slug into Experimental Augury. I'm just a cult leader. Not too bad. What? Is that what it says? This little heart is screwing me up here. Yeah, I'm just a cult leader, not too bad. Now I'm having players coming over. Oh, okay. So you're just doing like a board game. The meeting part threw me off. I was like, are you like working on this game? Like, no turn 3, 4, 5, turn 4 Tron. No Tron yet. Just cult leader, no big deal. Basilisk Gate's kind of okay. I'm just gonna augury here though. Counterspell. Damn, and I didn't play the Basilisk Gate. If I would have played the Basilisk Gate, we would have got to augur. I was trying to like see if I can find a black land. Damn. That sucks. Well, we found the black land. We could just Arboreal Grazer, get another land on the field. Yeah, kind of got hurt there. Opponent doesn't know how turn 3 Tron works. Apparently not. Grook's Companion would be fun and on 2 color deck. I don't know what Grook's Companion is. mtg Grook's Companion. Two, 2, 3, 2 trample. Yeah, that could be pretty good. Like a Simic build. many grazers you playing? 2 max, in my opinion. We're playing 4. They have the mole drifter. Not quite. And the ephemerate, sure. Don't have a way to kick this. Just gonna fire off this experimental augury. See if we can't find a land here. Gluttonous. Let's take another Cloudfin Raptor, I suppose. Manor Gate, cool. Black. Cloudfin Raptor. Love Leatherback Goliath. GGG for 4-5. Triple green for a 4-5. Holy smokes, that's big. Gotta go. You guys have a nice day. See you, Pigeon. Thanks for the game. Hope your rest of your day goes great. Hope you have a wonderful day. We'll catch you later, buddy. Movie's so bad without that downshift. It's a 4-5 for 3. I don't know. Oh, they finally found their Tron. See what they got here. Network terminal, sure. What's up, David? I just got an idea for this deck. What's that? Give green a chance to freaking shine, baby. Yeah, like the fact that we don't have like a real mono green like beatdown deck is super sad. Are they gonna kill our Cloudfin Raptor here? That's super annoying. Triple G is only playable in certain shells. True. Experiment 1. I'm debating if I want to kill this Mole Drifter or just play Gluttonous Slug this turn. That's what I'm on the fence about. I'm definitely playing the Grazer here. I'm gonna play the Slug. Let's see what happens here. Only have draw cards tribal, but even that performs better with Mole Drifter and Mana War. I'll play the wall, sure. Probably getting back Rolling Thunder, I would assume. Yep. Probably just gonna scoop here. Turn off auto yields, because we can actually bring back Experiment 1. They don't kill off all of our creatures. They can only do X6. So cool. QQ. I think we kill the Mesmeric wall here. And then we just gates the Grazer. Pulse Marassa. Pulse Marassa picks up Ms. Miracle. Ms. Miracle picks back up. Probably Rolling Thunder. I don't know if they can Rolling Thunder X3 here, though. This deck's annoying. Flickertron is super obnoxious. Pretty sure they can't Rolling Thunder here, though. They're just going to get Ephemerate. Ephemerate, probably the wall or something dumb. I'm just going to scoop to this. I'm just going to go to another game. I'm not going to sit here and fight through this stupid nonsense. Deglamour is actually kind of funny here. We could also just bring in Hydroblast and Relics. If we want all this stuff, I don't know if we want all this stuff. Cast Down's fine. I'm definitely not a fan of this package. The Hunter, Entourage and stuff, they can steal it pretty easily. I don't want them to have that. The Glamour is probably too cute, but it could really screw them up. Hydroblast is definitely too cute. Deglamour and Relics, I think, for sure come in. I think we can go down Hard Evidence. I'm going to go down the Battering, actually. Hard Evidence triggers our stuff better than Battering does. We have all our collars, so I'll keep this. I kind of wish we had like another green source, though. But we do have all of our collars. Grazer blocks Maul Drifter very well. It blocks it very well. The Gleamer is just to screw up their mana source fixing. So we bought them like Energy Refractor. We bought them the other thing. Lead on blue. I feel like we kind of want like an untapped green source early, so maybe we change out our lands a little bit. I feel like we want like a turn 1 ungreen tap source, untapped green source, I mean. So we could go a Boreal Grazer here into double land, which feels halfway decent. We could also potentially Deglamour the Expedition map, and hopefully that fucks up their Tron plan. You know what I mean? So many choices. Deglamour the map. Respect the map. I think I respect the map too much. We can build hopefully kind of quick, right? I like any strategy that has fuck shit up in it. Experiment 1 is kind of cool. Our mana is a little weird here. That's for sure. Gonna go blue again. Probably just Cloudfin Raptor. And then next turn we can maybe just dump some cards out of our hand. Play Raptor. Yeah, I think Raptor is the right play there. Our mana is just weird this turn, like this game. Another Deglamour is kind of cool though. They don't have access to red right now, which is cool. And I'm going to go ahead and play Arboreal Gazer just to grow Cloudfin Raptor out of breath weapons range here. Then we have Degleamer and Shamble Shark for if they do play like an Energy Refractor or something like that. We just want to like really try to screw up their color base, you know? Another Expedition map sucks because they're guaranteed Tron here. We can't do anything in response to it. Or is this mine? So they're going to have Tron next turn, which is scurry. We get a blue source. So we could go Shamble Shark into a Boreal Grazer. Shamble Shark doesn't grow any of our stuff, though. So we might just go a Boreal Grazer and hold up the Glamour. We could always like flash in Shamble Shark next turn. But I like playing a Boreal Grazer here to grow stuff again. Especially like to get Experiment 1 out of range here. And Experiment 1 now has what's its face? Or it does it regenerates. That's the word I was looking for. Like I said, we have Degleamer just to screw up their plan, hopefully a little bit. Network Terminal. I guess the question is like Network Terminal worth cycling away? I'm going to try. I want to keep him off of like red if I can. Shamble Shark triggers Shamble Shark. So, where is that? Dude ain't got many options. I don't know. I mean, he's got Tron. Oh, he's going to be that person. Stupid ass fog. Yield to end step. He do got options in? Yeah. Stupid ass fog. Well, you can't access fog this turn, so you don't have the mana for it. Shamble Sharkin. Gates. Yes. Shamble Sharkin. So we do 3, 5. I'm trying to debate what the most amount of damage would come through. Put it on a Grazer. Probably if we put it on a Grazer, it does more damage. I would say. More damage gets through. They go to 6. But our opponent does have the super annoying fog. Another gate. Let's just get another black source. It's going to put on Cloudfin Raptor because they have to use this fog. Yep. Or Moment's Peace, I suppose, is what it's actually called, but... We can just skip them getting another land card. What's the benefit of playing a Thriving Island over a gate in a non-gate deck? If you don't run gates, it's just pointless. That's kind of what the point is. They're tapped on mana. So, unless they hit like an energy refractor, they're boned, but they might. Oh, stupid network terminal. That's the only thing. Like, if you're not running gates, it really doesn't matter. They could just have it, you know? Thriving Islands are obsolete unless there's something which removes gates, like specifically. True, but I mean, if you're not running gates and you have them, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's what it boils down to. Is like, I don't have gates. I have this, or you know, something along those lines. I have no reason to activate the other gates. They have to flash back this Moment's Peace. Oh, there's one Moment's Peace. They have 3 cards in hand. They have a lot of draw cards. Another Thriving Island. Probably being like a red source or something. Yep. I know. I got 17 minutes left before it goes down, so it's going down at noon Eastern. Or, you know, 17 minutes from this time. That's dumb as hell. Our opponent's completely tapped down, by the way. Okay, they scoop it. I don't think we want anything different. I think we're fine with what we got. What's going down? Us winning. The 4/4 creature card that makes you returns a creature to the opponent's hand, makes them discard a card. We had the hard evidence. Also, David, you say you got an idea for this deck. What's the idea? I'm curious. This hand I am not a huge fan of. I mean, we have the gates package to start like punching in early, but like, you know what I mean? I'm not like in love with this. Bunch of 0/3s. I feel like we mulligan this. This is better, but I'm still not like super in love with this. Involves Quandrex, Pledge Master, Pledge Mage, but I need to put it in paper. Deck seems much stronger now. I do like the deck a lot better now. Slug doesn't trigger Raptor, Grazer, or Hard Evidence. Slug does trigger Raptor and... Wait, what? Trigger from... I read it backwards. True. Now Waddle... What? You know what a mean jelly bean? Upsetty spaghetti. What a mean jelly bean. I like that. Slug doesn't get triggered. Yeah, I got that backwards now. So the question is because our mana's weird here, if we want to keep this hand or not. And I think we don't. I don't know. If we do, Then we got to choose whether if we want blue or black. We probably want, green over because of the gleamer. Waifu just said, I'm not sure if it's better, at least not mixture. I'm going to mulligan this. All right, this is looking better. I like this hand. Going to bottom one of the grazers. And probably the untapped blue. And be done. I mean, I'm not in love with this, considering they kept 7, but... Ooh, hard evidence made this hand a lot more enticing. We have 2 greens. I'm going to choose black on this one, and then for the Seagate Oracle, I'm going to do green. The idea is experiment 1. The next turn we can go hard evidence and arboreal grazer. Get a 3/3. No Tron yet, but a breath weapon would be really annoying. Cloudfin Raptor. Damn. I still think I experiment 1 here. But now we just set up the Cloudfin Raptor next turn. Probably Cloudfin Raptor and arboreal grazer. That's probably what we'll do. Expedition map. Help dig for their Tron lands. I wish we had something a little bit more. Wish we had another land is what I mean to say. We do have a removal. Sure. Is that going to guarantee their Tron? Their Tron. Come on, don't breath weapon me. Don't be a mean jelly bean. I like that. I'm keeping that. Stolen valor here. That's wild to me. That's a real thing. That people actually do that. Ooh. Maybe we just augur here. Makes our hard evidences worse. That's for sure. So maybe we don't. But also, like, I kind of want to find a land. I think we don't. I think we just hard evidence here. Grow our dorks. What can you play besides Cast Down and Simic? Bind the Monster? Yeah, we play something like that. I think this deck should go to Simic. As much as I love our Menace Slug, I think we need to go to Simic. I think Simic's just going to be a better build. It's going to be a faster mana. Going to hit Arboreal Gazer faster. I think it's what we do. Maul Drifter cast here is kind of cool for us because we can just punch it in the face. Menace Slug belongs in a deck with Guildsworn Prowler, like Lotus said. Maybe even Evolve-centric deck. Yeah. I mean, I think, for one, I think the Slug's good. I think Guildsworn Prowler could be good in this deck, too. But I feel this just breathes Simic, right? It asks for Simic. And I think it should go to Simic. You know what I mean? Although I need to get more Seagates, because I don't have enough Seagates. But I think it should go to Simic. I only have 2 Seagates. Don't know why I don't have 4. I don't know why I don't have 4. Converter Beast. When Converter Beast enter battlefield, incubate 5. I like Converter Beast, but no, because is it transform? Hold on. How does that actually read? This fucking thing again? So rude. Probably gonna bounce our Cloudfin Raptor. Incubates token transform. Yeah, I don't think that would work with evolve. I don't think it would trigger evolve in a non-evolved deck. Oh, gotcha. Convertibeast is really cool. They're gonna bounce our Cloudfin Raptor. Probably just gonna pitch Hard Evidence. We need like a Basilisk Gate off the top here. Would be kind of absurd. Now we get another Cloudfin. None of these I'm a big fan of. So I'm just going to take the other experiment one. Proliferate. Kind of fine if they want to do a trade here. They don't. That's scary, Terry, isn't it? If they don't want to do the trade. Beast. We'll have it built in about 5 minutes. Love to see it. Mystical Teachings. Get some Ephemerate. You son of a bitch. Yield through turn. They get to Ephemerate again. Simic. Kenku Converter Beast. That'd be cool. This Demon Aura Horror is really obnoxious, especially with Ephemerate. I mean, we got him down to 4, but still think it's enough. Probably should have just like try to kill my thought with like killing Mauldrifter was like, we kill Mauldrifter, we can hopefully punch through, you know? That was kind of like my thought. Mauldrifter to be super annoying again, why not? I think we're going to lose this game. We got him to 4, but still think we're going to get there. We got stuck on mana, and there's Basilisk Gate. Blue. Make you a 4/4. Golgari Converter Beast with Experiment 1, Menace Slug, Exhume, Troll, etc. And Int. That'd be sweet. That'd be really cool. Do you have Ephemerate here? What do you have? Ghostly Flicker? If you have any flick effect, alright, I'm just gonna scoop. I'm done playing you. It's about to go down anyway for maintenance, right? So let's talk about the deck. I think this should go into Simic. 100% think this should go just into Simic. Relic. I don't know what we have for sideboard that's worthwhile. I'm just gonna like go all out like that. How much is Seagate? $0.62. I don't think I have the full Seagate. I'll just leave it as it is. Extra stream bro today. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's do some changes. Seagate, bloop, like such. We can go down the cast downs, we can go the slugs, although I like them a lot. We need to go down 2 lands. Let's obviously. And you bring in heap gate. Let's bring in another heap gate. Like such. I'm gonna go out 2 of the islands. Forest. I think we want to go up. Let's go up 2 forests here. Actually, I'm going to go down 1 heap gate and go up another forest. I think if we have... And it might be worth going down a blue for another forest. I think we want to go like Arboreal Gazer turn 1, right? Simic Guild Gates go in, right? It's been fun. Yes, this is a fun deck. I like what we got going on here. Wonder what else we could put in. We talk about Visionary. I don't think it's Elvish Visionary. Excuse me. How the fuck do you spell vision? All right, we got there. Wait. I forgot how funny Vision Charm is. Add 4 Llanowar Visionaries to the deck. And probably just add in more Avenging Hunters, right? Although I don't really want to. Never mind on Simic Guild Gates, you play Garruk's Companion with this many forests. We could, couldn't we? I like Shamble Shark. I still like Shamble Shark. I like Flash Creatures. That's cool. Companion over Kararsis. Yeah, I mean, definitely could. But I'm wanting to see if we can find like some kind of like trying to see if there's like some kind of like interactive cards we could have. You know, that's what I'm looking for here. I think it's nice about experimental augury too. Is not only is it a draw spell, but when Cloudfin, Experiment 1, and Shamble Shark can't grow anymore, it grows them even further. Add more Proliferate. Good. Smell Fear is a Proliferate kill spell. I do like that. I think Battering Kararsis comes out. Honestly. Feels just too weak. Do we want 4 Avenging Hunters? I don't think we do. That's gas. I like it too. I like it better too. Storming Bird is pauper legal. True. But it may be too slow. Yeah. Doesn't trigger our evolve creatures very well either. Rotten Tail could be decent. Maybe 2 Rotten Tails. I think deck is too slow, David. It's weak to all removals with only 1 toughness. It's got a huge target on its back. True. But I like it. I like it a lot. I'm just looking real quick. Seeing what else there is. I like Rotten Tail for a 1-drop. It could be a fun 1-drop. Bloomhulk is proliferate in a battlefield. Yeah, what's up, Nonstop Noob? Welcome to the stream. First time I've seen your name in, so welcome, welcome. Yeah, I've played it before. It could be played, for sure. Could be played for sure. Bloomhulk could just be contagious of a rock, though. That is also true. I'm just kind of looking at stuff. I just want to see if there's like anything else that really like tickles my fancy, you know? I mean, the Modern Age is kind of interesting, right? It's a draw card, draw spell, and then it transforms and it could trigger. Thirsting Root. Thirsting Root doesn't really do much other, though. That's my problem with Thirsting Root. Modern Age could be one, though. What's everybody's thoughts on Modern Age? What are you pitching? It'd be the... I'd replace the Rotten Tail with Modern Age. Rotten Tail is just kind of a placeholder card right now. Like, I like it. And it works well in tandem with Proliferation. You also have the Bannerhide Kershock. That could also be really good. What are you discarding with them? Just like dead cards. Like extra land or something if we have too much land. But I kind of like Bannerhide. Reinforce is cool, then you have the scavenge ability late game. Makes like our Land War Visionary stuff a little bit better. It's also worth noting Avenging Hunter can pump everything else too. So maybe we just put in more Avenging Hunters over Placid Rottentail. Absolutely Bannerhide. It could be Bannerhide. Well, Magic said not today. I was waiting for that. So, well, I think that that's going to wrap up this stream. So thanks everybody for hanging out. Tomorrow, just to let everybody know, tomorrow on Twitch, you can follow me, and the link down threw you out as well. No more Magic for today. You have played enough. Go outside, get sun. I have no idea what accent that was. Just like somebody mean and authoritative, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, tomorrow on Twitch, there's a link in the description to my Twitch page. 8 a.m., I will be doing more of the movie collection. Going through it, cataloging, and curating it. So you can check that out. All that will be uploaded a week later on my other channel. Link also in the description of that. Thanks for the stream. David's video is also up. Okay, I'll check out David's video here in a little bit. If you want to support the channel, a great way to do so is becoming a member. 99 cents a month gets you access to the community Discord server, where not only do we talk about Magic, we just talk about nerdy things in general, but also there's tons of forums to post your deck lists. A lot of great conversations over there. So, and on top of that, for only $1, you get member-only emotes. Your name gets highlighted. You get a badge next to your name. and you get your name at the beginning and the end of stream. You'll see here in a second. So it's a great way to support the channel. It's only 99 cents a month. It's a heckin' steal of a deal. Another great way to support the channel, though, is just subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. All that goes a long way as well to support the channel. So yeah. Also, tomorrow I'll be playing a Discord community voted deck. So I'll be putting up a poll in Discord, and the Discorders will vote on what I'm going to play tomorrow. So check that out as well. But again, yeah, if you want to check me out going through this movie collection, there's links to my Twitch page where I'll be doing it there. And also, while I got a few of y'all's attention before I leave, when it comes to gaming on this channel, I've played other games on this channel before. This was never before really a Magic only channel, and I've definitely leaned more into being Magic only. But I'm like indifferent. I'm at this indifference of where I want to play games that's in my collection. I'm still doing my gaming backlog challenge. If you don't know what that is, a New Year's resolution I made was I'm not allowed to buy myself any new video games, with an asterisk. It's not important until I get through my gaming backlog, and I've still been going through that. I started doing it on Twitch, then I started doing it on YouTube, and then now I've just been playing games on my own. But I'm like in this fence of where I like streaming just games in general. So something I've been thinking about doing is streaming them on YouTube, on Twitch, and then uploading them to either this channel like one day per week. Typically there's a day of the week I don't have anything going on, or two, just creating a whole new channel because of how YouTube's algorithm works. I don't know. I'm up in the air on what I want to do with that. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to think about it more, maybe talk to the waifu and see what her kind of opinions on it are. But regardless, YouTube, I'm going to be streaming Magic. That's probably the only thing I'll be streaming here. I want to work in doing like deck tech videos too, of like the decks I play. I haven't decided yet what I'm doing with that, but it is something I've thought about. So I'm like still figuring out some of my YouTube journey here, if that makes any sense. But I do think that when it comes to doing stuff from the movie channel and stuff that isn't Magic, will probably be streamed on Twitch. And I'm not going to do a streaming schedule other than the movie collection stuff, which is going to be on Thursdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, there is a link to Twitch down below. As for Magic, I'm going to do everything Magic here. I'm going to stream Magic here. I'm not going to stream Magic on Twitch. I'm going to do it here. So, yeah. So, any bedoozle. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. And hope y'all have a good rest of your day. So, see you, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.